عليه وآله وسلم. The hadith tonight, collection of Muslim, narrated to us by Abu Hurayra. The theme is still anti-oppression, and I'm going to be talking about this for the next maybe 2 weeks or so. There's a lot of hadith to go through, and I think they're very important. And this is a basic Islamic value, and it's really worth your time to learn it and to take time to think about it and where you stand regarding it and how you dealt with it within your life as someone who maybe was oppressed or someone who maybe practiced at some point oppression and what that means to you. He says عليه الصلاة والسلام قال لتؤدن الحقوق إلى أهلها يوم القيامة حتى يقاد للشاة الجلحاء من الشاة القرناء. He says عليه الصلاة والسلام, by Allah I swear that rights will be returned on the day of judgment to their rightful owners. Rights, حقوق, what was always yours. What was always yours will be returned to you on the day of judgment. Allah, the Prophet ﷺ swears by Allah that it will be returned to the rightful owner. Whatever it was that was taken away from you, whether it was materialistic, whether it was figurative, whether it was metaphorical, whether it was spiritual, psychological, whether it was verbal, whatever it was that was taken away from you, that was rightfully yours, will be returned to you. Yawm al-Qiyamah, the Prophet ﷺ swears by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, emphasizes it with all the linguistic power he has. And then he says, to the degree that a hornless sheep will take its right back from a sheep that had horns that one day struck it. The sheep that had horns used its horns to run into a sheep that didn't have horns. The sheep that didn't have horns, it never had a way to take back its right, didn't have a way to defend itself. Yawm al-Qiyamah, that will be taken care of. Even down to the degree of animals, down to the degree of creation that we don't even pay attention to. They will be given their justice. They will have their day of retribution. Even animals will have their day of retribution. Imagine that. Think about that. Think if animals are going to get it. Imagine the animals and imagine the creations that we have harmed and mistreated and oppressed. Imagine them coming Yawm al-Qiyamah and demanding that which is theirs from the human race, and the greed of the human race, and the recklessness of the human race, and the negligence of the human race. And then imagine the simplest act of oppression that maybe occurred from one of us being, you stand there and you don't move until it's retribution. The huquq will be returned to their rightful owners. It may take a long time, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Yul hisab. He is fast with His judgment, it won't take that long. But we will all stand on the day of judgment. If you are oppressed, this hadith will grant you some degree of peace of heart and mind. And if you have oppressed, then this hadith should scare you. And it should push you to the point where you need to go and take care of it now before a day comes where it's too late and it's no longer, it's mandatory. You have no choice anymore. It's something worthy of thinking about. يروي الإمام مسلم في صحيحه عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه قال قال النبي صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم لتؤدن الحقوق إلى أهلها يوم القيامة حتى يقاد للشاة الجلحاء من الشاة القرناء. صدق رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله وصحبه وسلم. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. I have a usul fiqh course right after sunnah, so I'd ask people to pray their sunnah swiftly, and if they want to attend, they're welcome to. Otherwise,